we got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Tim Sunset Beach Bar invites all to the Sister Isle of Carriacou on their special day pass on Sunday, October the 30th. Catch the Osprey on Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. On arrival, get served breakfast, then head on out for an island tour of Carriacou. Take a boat ride to Sandy Island, then it's off to Ansel Roach Beach for a buffet lunch of lobster, fish, chicken, and ribs, along with cocktails all afternoon. The package costs $550 EC and includes your tickets to and from Carriacou on the Osprey, breakfast, the island tour, boat ride, and the buffet and cocktails. For bookings and more information, call on WhatsApp 1473-415-3488. That number again, 1473-415-3488. It's Tim Sunset Beach Bar Carriacou Day Pass on Sunday, October 30th. Come have some fun in the sun.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PTINR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Well, we would like to say officially welcome to everyone. How are you doing? You actually made it through the weekend. Well, and the bingo. How are you doing today? Of course, we have a lot of things to tell you about on the program, and we would like to officially welcome you to another Mikey Live program. This is what we call news discussed, not told. We don't have a horse in the race, so we're not telling you a thing. Yes, so we have good, the bad, and the Mikey. We want to say hello to all the first-time viewers on the program. It's our pleasure to have you with us today. And of course, the usual suspects, boy. Listen. When we say usual suspects, we mean that. Yeah, some people, they never miss a program. They did from start to finish. And every day, every night, they're on the business. So we'd like to say hello to you and welcome. We are so happy that you have joined us tonight. All right, so welcome again. We got to tell you what's in the news for tonight. Family members charged with non-capital murder for an incident that took place last week, Friday. 15-year-old Hayley, Rennie, she is missing. Also, the Spiceboyz, boy, they dominated in St.Vincent and the Grenadines. A revenge match, if you call it, if you want to call it that. 5-1 in the Lily Lolo. We're going to talk about that. You know, I had to say that. 5-1, boy. Yo, that is tough. You know, to be kind of balanced because I have a lot of viewers in St. Vincent. I don't want to, I've been on the blacklist. So hello to all the Vincentians tuned into the Mikey Live program. We love and black ribbons for Republic Bank workers. We'll talk about that. And LIAT Readies for the takeoff after a new agreement with Caribbean Tourism Group. So we have all of that to tell you about and more when we return from a teeny weeny little break. You know what I mean? We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Housing Authority of Grenada Courts, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, and the Team Sunset Beach Bar. Folks, when we come back, it will be real news in Olelili Lolo. And remember, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit, compliments, Digicel, and that person could be you. These days, we even have our suspects just picking random persons to give credit, so maybe that might happen tonight. So folks, we're taking a break and we shall be back in a little bit. Let's see about a couple seconds from now. What do you say? Yeah, we'll be there in a moment. Hold on.
That special time of the year is getting closer. So on Saturday, November 5th, Chucky's Promotion presents Soca Parang in the Basket, featuring live from Trinidad, Scrunta. Scrunta. 3 regional artists, 1 string band, plus top local entertainers. All happening at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more info.
All right, so you know earlier, I tell all you it was going to be a little teeny weeny thing. So that one will be off the chisel and nizzle. All right, and there's another thing that we have to tell you about. Let me just put it on the screen. There you go. Now, the Skills for Youth Employment Sky program is hosting a virtual panel discussion on inclusion of young persons with disabilities in training and employment opportunities. Now you can join them for this event as the experts share their experiences and help chart the way forward to ensure inclusion for all. I think this is very interesting, and so we'd like to encourage you guys to be a part of that. Thursday, October 6th, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. All right, and I think it's going to be good. So be a part of it. You see the link on your screen right now. All right, family, getting into some hardcore news, right? Oh, yo, yesterday was one. Everybody's talking about it. Bingo. What? The Cars and Cash Bingo hosted by Mega Force Promotion saw thousands, I ain't making it up, thousands of Grenadians converging at the National Stadium to get themselves in for a chance to win big. It was 4 cars up for grabs in what was, I think, $60 for 1 ticket and $100 for 2. So, you know, a lot of people at some point in time, there was no more tickets remaining. I think they even had to go to get tickets and then can I be this? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you all there. So it was cars and cash at the Nash. Look at, hold on, let's freeze it a little. Hold on, let me think the thing so. You don't see people at the National Stadium yesterday. The bingo started just around after 5 o'clock. It went up late into the night, but yeah, boy, you see the cars in the distance there? That was it. So, so many winners with the cars. I understand that there was one game with about 18 winners with the cars. So that in that case, you share the thing and share the business. They say it was exciting. You know, in cases, even when you had to share the winnings, it was still exciting. You know what I mean? So, yes, that was the cars and cash bingo. Some people saying they want a part 2, but I know nothing about that one. Y'all had to talk to Wagi about that one. You understand? So, that's what it was yesterday at the National Stadium. People wanting places to go and things to do participated in this bingo yesterday. And there were many winners. I think at the end of the night, too, they were kind of like a kind of charity thing, too. You know, where they just give away. You understand? So what it was last night, cars and cash mega bingo. There's going to be a virtual bingo coming up at the sometime I think it's on the 23rd of the month, somewhere thereabout. All right, so yeah, boy, telling me. So that was that on the weekend, and there was some other things happening. I think there was that dancehall show as well, the TJ show and things like that. But yeah, so now that COVID is under control in Grenada, you'll find more and more things are happening. Yeah, someone was saying, yeah, we fly the drone last night. You know what I mean? We fly the drone last night. Yeah. I tell the high tech drone them boy in the morning. Where we get the technology, real drone in all the little lolo. Yes, so. We said drone all in bolio. And I mean, anyway, people like lead that talk. The next thing that we have to tell all about, boy, we're moving on one time. Although, you know, we have another teenager who is missing. Let's pull her up on the screen a little bit better so you can see her right there. So police, they are seeking your help, all right, in locating Hayley, Rennie. She's 15 years old. She's a student of LIAT in St. David. Now, she was last seen by relatives on Friday, 26 August 2022. She is 5 feet 6 inches in height, medium built, and dark in complexion. Now, anyone seeing Hayley or has any information about her whereabouts, you are asked to contact the Special Victims Unit at 440-4939. So, sorry, that's 440-4739, St. David's Police Station at 444-6224. You can also call the police emergency at 911. And you can also call the police hotline. Now, the police hotline you can call, and you know they don't ask you too much questions. They just telling you to tell them what you have to tell them, and that is it. Story end. So for the police hotline, it's 444-1958, or you can also call the nearest police station. If you don't know the other numbers that we give, you could always call the nearest police station. Again, and the easiest number to remember is 911 and say, well, I see you, ting. But small girl, and if you're watching the program, you know what's going on. You know, I don't want to read your name tomorrow again and put up a picture on the business. So, you know, organize, if you're able to. We don't know the situation or the circumstances, you know, or give us a call on the program if you need help. We'll see how we can organize something for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how we do it on the business. You understand? Right, so please, help her out. It was a moment of redemption for the Spiceboyz. Yes, a moment of, I can't say it any other way, a moment of redemption for the Spiceboyz. So let's put this thing in context for you. Now, this is a brand new team that was put together. You know, when the new executive took over GFA, they decided, you know what, let's take a different approach. Grenada has been losing, you know, let's just try something new. So they scrapped everything. They scrapped the entire national football team and started afresh with local players, and everybody had to earn their spot on the team. No big name, no come in and play. And everybody had to earn their spot on the team. The first game they played in the international friendly, the Battle of the Grenadines, happened at Carriacou last weekend. Grenada was defeated 3-1. People say, okay, well, our weak team, you know, but then people who are very strategic in their thoughts and everything would understand that as a new team, they will need to be playing a little bit more so that they can get the chemistry right, and you know, they can boost their confidence by way of scoring goals and getting encouragement from the people who are at the games. So anyway, that being said, They went up in a revenge match into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And well, the rest is history. A brand new team. A brand new team has defeated the national team of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who, by the way, have been playing together for a pretty long time. 5 goals. Usually it's the other way around. It's usually the other way around. 5 goals to 1. I ain't making it up, people. I ain't making it up.
Bergen is closely marked, knocks it back to York. Still has possession and gives it away there to the Grenadian. This could be a bit of an anxious moment. A lovely shot. Gem of a shot there from the Grenadian player wearing that number 8 shirt. And it's Grenado 1, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 1. A blast of a shot there from Isaacs. And certainly Jamal York giving it away at the top of the 18. And Isaacs wasted no time, buried it to the right there of Peters, and the equalizer there from the Grenadians.
Great piece of work there by Grenada to equalize.
Long diagonal searching ball, but can only find Najima Bergen, and whose first touch sort of let him down, but he did well, of course, to regain possession. Loses it now to Isaacs. Isaacs floats this one over, and he scores! Goal! Grenada, second goal coming in this, the 34th minute. And Isaacs, the marksman, clever work there from Isaacs. He saw the advance in Peters and just tipped it over the advance.
Yeah. And I was just going to make the point that from the time they equalized, there was that momentum from Grenada. They were gathering that momentum, and you can see they were businesslike. And here it is that Isaac once again putting the pressure on the Vincy Heat defense, score the second goal. So it's now Grenada 2. Vincy Heat 1.
Danger there was, Charlo.
But certainly the Grenada, you can see that they had gathered that momentum and really, at the moment, in the last few minutes, outrunning the Vincentians.
This could be problems once again, and it is goal number 3.
And it's that man,
Isaacs. Hat-trick for Isaacs. And really and truly, some poor defending by St. Vincent and the Grenadines simply just stood and was ball watching for that matter. And Isaacs pounced on it and rocked it past goalkeeper Javin Peters. It is
yes, and folks, so that was kind of like what it was, right? You have one man alone scoring a hat-trick, 3 goals, one after the other in the 31st minute, the 34th minute, the 36th minute. Like, this is unheard of. The 31st minute, the 34th minute, and the 36th minute, one man alone. NASA, no papa, all you on steroids. So congratulations to the team. You understand? Anyway, there's more to come. Watch out for the team. Hold trouble again. Republic Bank. They say as the struggle for better salaries continue for the Republic Bank workers. Today was designated National Black Ribbon Day for the full-time employees at the Republic Bank in Trinidad and Grenada. Now, the bank approach, they say, to salary increases in the territories of Trinidad, Barbados, and Grenada is similar. And as such, workers are standing in solidarity with each other. There was a 30-minute gathering for the staff in front of the various branches in Grenada this evening. As they say, they stand in solidarity with each other. Black ribbons. They, you understand what I'm saying? A couple weeks ago, staged a sick out 2 days and 2 days. You understand? They decided they're not working. And of course, you know what that means for people who go to do business with the bank, limited services and so on. You know what I mean? But anyway, lately that talk. Oh yeah. Family members have been charged for the killing of another man. You understand? The incident happened last week. And today we are hearing from the police about this matter.
Charged by police. 2 men were today charged by police in Grenada's latest homicide. The victim, Deron Courtney, a 31-year-old Belmont resident, died as a result of blunt trauma to his head and rib area inflicted on Friday, September 30th at Belmont St. George's. As a result, Jude Buckmeyer, 35-year-old construction worker, and his nephew, Stephen Buckmeyer, 22-year-old boat maintenance man, were jointly charged for non-capital murder. Both men will make their first court appearance tomorrow, 4th October, at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrate Court.
Thank you very much. All right. That's the officer in charge of the Public Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, is Simon Douglas. Now, we were told that he was beaten, Mr. Courtney, on his work site. Understand? And then he was taken to hospital where he died. They say during the whole altercation and so on, there were other workers who attempted to intervene. However, that didn't make a difference. You understand? So, he succumbed to his injuries. And that one tough. Anyway, I hate to hear when people lose their life, in these kind of ways, We could probably try our best to settle disputes in a more amicable manner. You understand? So that one tough. Understanding the importance of backyard gardens, which contributes to household food security and nutrition by providing direct access to diverse foods, the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, the IICA, they are continuing, they say, to provide technical assistance to members of the Backyard Gardeners Network Initiative, the BGNI. Now, the latest initiative, educating backyard gardeners that are part of this network, is a hands-on, they say, theoretical and practical exercise which demonstrated the best practices for the development of composts. Now, members of the network, Joan Charles and Lauren Brizan, says that for families like themselves, this means that their gardening practices are more climate friendly and they have healthier foods on their plates.
Okay, well, I try to grow as much of my greens as possible, veggies and so. So yes, if I know I can have something that could enrich the soil, something that is natural, something that is has high nutrients value in itself, I'm going to use it, extremely as much as possible, because it will contribute to the output, the amount of crops that I get, as well as the value of the crops itself, just for my own nutritional value.
In order for us to keep healthy, we have to use what nature provides. And this demonstration this morning is of utmost importance so that I can continue in my backyard farming. I even do flowers too. I eat what I grow because it's good for my health. It keeps down diabetes, hypertension, and so forth. So I think this initiative is very good, and it should be throughout the country, because if everybody have a little backyard gardening, they know how to do their composting, and so it will help in their food bill.
And that's important. It will help in their food bill. You see, when it comes to talking about that, you see, life go drop on thing, because we do not pay enough attention to these simple things. We complain so much about how life is getting hard, but these are real ways in which we can, one, remain healthy. Staying healthy is important, yes? And as she's saying, decrease on the amount of money you spend outside, your food bill. Decrease on your food bill simply by doing backyard gardening and doing it the right way. Now, this exercise, they say, assists in the creation of economic opportunities through the adoption of bioeconomic modules, such as the incorporation of composting, which converts waste into a resource, all right? And that is very important as well. Now, we are moving on. One of the big things we can tell you about today, LIAT, the conversation of LIAT has been rejuvenated. A new LIAT is on the way, they say. All right? with the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the government of Antigua and Barbuda and the CFA Global, a subsidiary of Caribbean Tourism Group, the CTG, a private regional company involved in investment in travel, tourism, and aviation. Now, under the just signed memorandum, CTA, trading as LIAT International, will deploy a fleet of small, medium, and large aircrafts, including Airbus A330, Airbus A320, and ATRs in passenger services to the Caribbean and South America, along with international travel routes from Europe. Now, the memorandum for a partnership agreement on the operation of the new Antigua-based LIAT International was signed in St. John on Friday between Lennox Weston, Minister of Works and Finance of Antigua and Barbuda, and the chairman of the CTG, Mr. Ma Chiao. Now, the MOU is in keeping with a commitment from the government of Antigua and Barbuda to ensure the restructuring and return to commercial services of the regional airline LIAT 2020. All right, now central to the plan is developing international routes that will bring tourists and business persons from Asia and other parts of the world to the Caribbean using Antigua as a gateway. Now, one of the proposed routes is from Frankfurt, Germany to Antigua, which could become a viable connection, they say, for visitors from China, now that a visa waiver agreement between China and Antigua is set to be signed. Now, this visa waiver would mean that the Chinese citizens do not need visas to travel to the Caribbean nation and can reach the region in the shortest time, all right, in transit through Frankfurt. Now, on arrival in Antigua, the passengers will then have the option using LIAT 2020 or LIAT International routes to travel to various other Caribbean countries. CTG says this will help promote the economic development of Antigua and benefit the rest of the member states of the Caribbean community. So, I mean, we've heard all sorts of plans. We've heard all sorts of strategies in terms of how we can revitalize travel within the Caribbean, and of course, to get LIAT going again. Make LIAT great again, you know. Let's see if this one would in fact bite, you understand? Because, yeah, it's been trying for a while now. So, fingers crossed, all right? Family, I see that we are, in fact, running out of time. I'd just like you to permit me to take a quick break and come back. And, of course, when I come back, what we will have for you is the national report. And, as well, we have the weather. Stay tuned.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Tim Sunset Beach Bar invites all to the Sister Isle of Carriacou on their special day pass on Sunday, October the 30th. Catch the Osprey on Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. On arrival, get served breakfast, then head on out for an island tour of Carriacou. Take a boat ride to Sandy Island, then it's off to Ansela Roach Beach for a buffet lunch of lobster, fish, chicken, and ribs, along with cocktails all afternoon. The package costs $550 EC and includes your tickets to and from Carriacou on the Osprey, breakfast, the island tour, boat rides, and the buffet and cocktails. For bookings and more information, call on WhatsApp 14734153488. That number again, 14734153488. It's Tim Sunset Beach Bar Carriacou Day Pass on Sunday, October 30th. Come have some fun in the sun.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the communal. Contact us today.
Get the protection needed for your eyes only at Quartz Optical. Trade in and save up to 35% off your lens purchase, plus a free eye exam. Payment plans available from 3 to 24 months. Book your appointment today online at www.quartzoptical.com. For your eyes only. Trade in your old glasses and save up to 35% off your lenses only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Special conditions apply.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granite, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up your phone.
Yeah boy, now as I say, they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah, man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based.
Web-based?
Yes. You access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch. Look, I have it on my phone, right? And you can access it or add it to any device. Your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how am I doing that and I can't find it?
Okay, watch. All you have to do is open your browser, right, and type mobile.nawasa.gd, and voila, you see?
Hey, just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right, you can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
Right, so you click on those three dots, right, or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy.
Well, thank you. Now I could help Auntie June because she was having the same problem too.
The Nawasa app, versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. So Auntie June won't always have to install update. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
well, that's a good thing.
Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
That special time of the year is getting closer. So on Saturday, November 5th, Chucky's Promotion presents Soca Parang in the Basket, featuring live from Trinidad, Scrunta. Scrunta. 3 regional artists, 1 string band, plus top local entertainers. All happening at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more info.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell highlights major achievements of his government in its first 100 days in office. Details to this story and more in the National Report.
Have you noticed an increase or decrease in your electricity bill? You know that changes in the fuel and non-fuel rates affect your bill. You should also be aware that changes in household activities affect your bill. Ask yourself these questions. Have the rates changed? Have there been more people at your home? Have your children been on holiday? Have you used your fan or air conditioning unit more often to beat the heat? Are any of your electrical appliances or equipment faulty? Have you added any new appliances such as transformers, water heaters, or pumps? Make it a habit to understand any changes on your electricity bill. For more factors that affect your bill, visit www.grenlec.com. Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Welcome back. With the details to the news for Monday, October 3rd, 2022, I am Sherry-Ann Noel. Restructuring the COVID-19 stimulus package 2.0 to focus on small business development, civil aviation agreements to support airlift, government's implementation of measures to simplify the immigration process at ports of entry, and plans for the rollout of twice-monthly payment of salaries to be delivered by the first quarter of 2023. These are some of the achievements outlined by Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell as he reflected on his administration's 100 days in office. In an address to mark the occasion, Prime Minister Mitchell said his government's transformational agenda is definitely not a pie in the sky, but one that is hinged on shared vision for a sustainable, equitable, and prosperous Grenada. He spoke of other notable achievements 100 days after their inauguration.
The removal of school fees at pre-primary, primary, and secondary levels. My government views education as a fundamental right and the foundation of a prosperous nation. Under this administration, no child will be denied an education due to payment of school fees. In addition, second chance opportunities will be afforded to all youth who did not complete a primary, secondary, or tertiary education. 2. Payment of dock salaries to teachers and other public officers. Teachers play a critical role in the development of a knowledgeable and prosperous society, and often go above and beyond the call of duty to ensure the well-being of the nation's children. While this was not a campaign promise, my government made it a priority to repay the $1.2 million in dock salaries from 2018 that affected 1,721 public servants.
PM Mitchell says if his administration is to create a just society, they must lead by example.
Government will honor the Constitution and the ruling of the High Court on the payment of pensions to the public servants. Plans to this end are well underway. The House of Representatives sat 29 September 2020 and passed the Supplementary Appropriation Bill 2022 to facilitate, in part, the authorization of the $60 million required to pay the retroactive pension payment, which will be paid by November 30th, 2022. Cost of living relief measures. On the recommendation of the Ministry of Finance, government approved the rollout of new cost of living relief measures, as well as the revision of existing ones to mitigate the impact of high cost of living in a fiscally sustainable manner. The government's new fiscal policy measures include 1. Petroleum products. The removal of the $15 cap and the reduction in the petrol tax on gasoline and diesel from $5.50 to $0 effective September 18, 2022 for the next 4 price changes. As of 18 September, citizens are paying as much as $2.26 less on gasoline and 43 cents less on diesel at the pump.
Moving along, the Ministries of Social Development and Health and Wellness are the latest to benefit from the goodwill gesture of Spiceboyz Inc., a non-profit organization based in New York. Through fundraisers and donations from Grenadians in the diaspora and other regional friends, the group presented items to Honorable Philip Telesford, Senator Gloria Thomas, and Senator Gayton Lacroix on Monday. President of the group, Ray Gay, made the trip to Grenada to make the presentation and reaffirmed the group's motto of "We lift each other to rise together." He stressed that the objective of the group is to touch the lives of the vulnerable community.
We came up with this group because we love helping people. And today, this small contribution, I know it's going to go a long way because it's going to be continuous. As Sherry-Ann say, I'm not medically intelligent like maybe some of you guys, but we have stuff for the hospital. We have stuff for the elderly. So I just hope we could continue doing what we're doing.
Honorable Philip Telesford is grateful for the donation. More than 250 adult pampers and bed padding are handed over to the ministry.
These items are items that are generally in high demand by our senior citizens because, of course, over a period of time, they are affected by some of the diseases that affect our senior citizens. And as a consequence, they rely heavily on these medical supplies. These supplies, I am sure, will go a very long way in assisting both at the residential home level as well as the general hospital.
Senator the Honorable Gloria Thomas expressed gratitude on behalf of the Desk of the Elderly for what she considers as a timely gesture.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Spice and we for such a contribution to the ministry and to the elderly in our society. We know that the elderly has played their part in the development of this country, and at this point in time in their life, it is our duty to look after them and to ensure that their needs are properly taken care of. I think this humanitarian gesture is one that is highly applauded, because after one would have given a number of years and a number of service to the country, oftentimes they are forgotten. But groups like Spice and We and other non-governmental organizations saw it best to come forward and to make their contribution.
Senator the Honorable Gayton Lacrette says his government encourages a public-private partnership in moving the transformation agenda forward.
On behalf of the Ministry of Health, on behalf of our government, we want to thank you very much for this private-public partnership. It's private-public partnerships like these our government embrace, and as a result of that, we hope that we can continue working together. So we want to also thank you for the medical gifts, and you will indeed continue to hear from us from time to time as we as we continue this private-public partnership relationship. So thank you very much for seeing the need for this contribution and donation to our elderly here in Grenada.
Spice and We Inc. has also embarked on a food and toy drive for vulnerable families for the upcoming holiday season. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Prepare for hurricane. Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight candles will do. Tin stuff, garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair prepare for hurricane.
Understanding the importance of backyard gardens, which contribute to household food security and nutrition by providing direct access to diverse foods, the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation and Agriculture, ICA, is continuing to provide technical assistance to members of the Backyard Gardens Network initiative. The latest initiative, educating backyard gardeners that are part of this network, is a hands-on theoretical and practical exercise which demonstrated the best practices for the development of compost. Members of the network, June Charles and Lauren Rizan, say for women, this means that their gardening practices are more climate-friendly and they have healthier foods on their plates.
We have to use what nature provides. And this demonstration this morning is of utmost importance so that I can continue in my backyard farming. I even do flowers too. I eat what I grow because it's good for my health. It keeps down diabetes, hypertension, and so forth. So I think this initiative is very good, and it should be throughout the country, because if everybody have a little backyard gardening, they know how to do their composting and so, it will help in their food bill. The food bill will not be that high, and the health will soar. So this exercise is of utmost importance.
I try to grow as much of my
greens as possible, veggies and so. So yes, if I know I could have something that could enrich the soil, something that is natural, something that is high nutrients value in itself, I'm going to use it, extremely as much as possible because it will contribute to the output, the amount of crops that I get, as well as the value of the crops itself, just for my own nutritional value.
This exercise assists in creation of economic opportunities through the adoption of bioeconomic models, such as the incorporation of composting, which converts waste into a resource. Derek Charles, national specialist at ICA, speaking on the objective of the training, says the idea is to give the backyard gardeners as much knowledge as possible so that they can turn into viable projects.
We're on the Cardi field station. It's a collaborative effort between ICA and Cardi to construct a composting site with a number of composting bins where we'll be capable of training farmers and extension officers on the science of composting. Composting is an essential element in the backyard. In addition to that, we expect the backyard gardeners to have some level of rainwater harvesting. They will have the essential garden, which is the vegetable garden. They will have the herbs, and most likely they will have some probably small ruminant or rabbit, as the case may be, or even poultry, to provide some level of nitrogen in the composting.
Other members of the network, Kelvin Thompson and Nicole Sutherland, are hopeful that acquiring this skill will contribute to improved operations in their gardens.
Composting is very important to me because we're using what nature gave us, the leaves, the plants, the grass, which we consider weeds. We could use that to nourish the plants and to put back into the soil what it's giving us.
It would help alleviate the cost of, having what we need for our farms in the first instance. And secondly, it's using things that come from the garden itself while you're getting it ready to plant your produce. So it's sort of a cycle where you use the stuff that you would take out of your garden, like the weeds and such, and put it back into the garden so that it provides nurturing and nutrients for your plants.
The Inter-American Institute for Cooperation and Agriculture, ICA, officially launched the first Backyard Gardeners Network initiative in Grenada last year in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. The Lions Club of St. John is observing its 4th year of existence this month. On Sunday, the group gathered at the St. Rose Modern Secondary School to reflect on its achievements, accomplishments, and the positive impact on the lives of residents throughout the St. John community. President of the club, Brent McSween, says since its inception, the club, which is based in St. John, has worked diligently to live up to the mantra of Lions Club International's motto, "We serve."
And 4 years is a short time, but within that short time, I think you all have done a lot of work. In fact, you all was awarded the most outstanding club in the zone, and at one time I know that you all was the largest club on the island, and I think this is a great achievement. So I know the problem with clubs and personality clashes and so on, but I think you all have done great to survive and reach this far. So I'm really looking forward to the great plans that you all have for 2022 and 2023, and I pray God that you all achieve as much as you all could achieve.
In the club's 4 years of existence, he says they have copped many awards.
Our club was founded on October the 6th, 2018. We are now stepping into the 4th year of Lionistic service. It is also a very special year for us. We are no longer toddlers, and we remain one of the most respected organizations in our community. Lions Club of St. John has a proud tradition of excellence and leadership in Zone 3C, and by extension, Sub-District 60B.
Jeremiah Hyacinth, member of the Lions Club of St. George's, has served as a mentor for the St. John Lions Club, and he too is very pleased with their achievements.
During our 4 years as a team, the Lions Club of St. John has devoted ourselves to community and humanitarian service, supporting charities and promoting goodwill through a variety of fundraising activities and service projects. As Lions, we are known for our acts of kindness. We have championed and continue to champion the kindness in our communities and actively work to improve the lives of all people.
The Lions Club of St. John provides services to the visually impaired, people living with diabetes, and also takes care of the nutritional needs of the most vulnerable in society. And with that story, we come to the end of the National Report for Monday, October 3rd, 2022. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry Ann Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sherry Ann, and the rest of the GIS News team. Now we take a look at the weather. We can tell you, as submitted by the Met Office, the weather is expected to be for tonight partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with a few brief showers, some fair spells, and the possible isolated thunder. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to east-northeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Let's take a look at the weather for Tuesday. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and breezy with the isolated shower and some fair spells increasing in cloudiness overnight with some brief to scattered showers and isolated thunder. Now the maximum temperature 31 degrees Celsius and the minimum 25. For tomorrow, winds are expected to be east-northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory will be in effect for Tuesday. That's it for the weather. And of course, we want to head over to YouTube. We see that we have quite a bit of people there that would like to say hello to. So we have Anya. How are you doing today? We have Suzanne. We have my mom. We have Michelle. We have as well, did I say it's Clovey? No, it's Clovey with us. And everybody else who's there, we would like to say hello and we appreciate you. Now, over to Facebook, quite a bit of you as well. The sharing committee of the business, we want to say hello to you. Claudette, how are you doing? We're happy that you're with us tonight. And Claudette, please share the program before you leave. And Michelle, and also we have Princess, Zaka. We have two Michelles, in fact. Two Michelles. So blessings to the Michelles on the business. Princess, Marilyn, Javar, Bermuda, Praise and Worship, Jacinta, Barbara, Pingeling, Nelsia, Claire. Hi Claire, what's up? What's happening? Eunice, Tracy, Sharon, Ezron, Cynthia, Della. We have two Della, Dillian, Hazel, Doris, Adonna. How are you doing? We are missing 2 shares. We are missing 2 shares to meet our target for tonight. So if you have not yet shared, I think now might just be a good time to do so. So go ahead and share. So many of you on the program, and I think that, if we all share once, hey Princess, I think now more than ever, I see that Facebook might be having, it's Clovey Wagwan, Ezran, Facebook might be having issues with sending notification to people. So because they don't send notification like they used to, I don't know what's going on there. Patricia, hello. Lintona and Mom, hello. Desiree, hi. We are encouraging you to do that for us. So once you share, other people see that you've shared, and that comes like a notification for them so that they can be able to view the program. So that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. We just want you to give people a chance to see that we are live. That's all. All right. So thank you very much, and I'll encourage you to keep doing so, not just tonight, but every time you come on the program, do so. All right, Samantha, how are you doing? And Sally, and I see that you're there. Javar, Rolanda, guitars, Edwards, blessings to you as well. All right, yeah, so I give the news and you share. Deal? Good. So I do the news, I spend the entire day getting the news together, putting it together and so on. All we ask of you now, your side, your end, is to just share. That's all. Share at least once. Hey, Vicky, just share at least once on the program, and that's it. That's all we ask from your end. Okay, guys? So take care again, and I'm looking forward to being back with you tomorrow. God's willing, same time, same place, right here on the Mikey Live program. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No. God bless you again, and be safe. I hope if you're not feeling too well, I hope you feel better just now. Okay? Take care.